Okay, I'm back. Now, where were we? Oh yeah, wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was a statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? Oh, love the song. Doing your objections and your evidence. Who do you think you are? Here you are. Just answer the question, Mr. Sod. Hey, I saw it in there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it just says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. Now, so the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This was a clock. Do you have any problem with this testimony now? Yeah. Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon with the clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly, a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it! Prove I was in there! I'll do better than that. I could prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. And just for a second here. I don't know why I'm doing this in the middle of a video. Because I can. It kind of sounds interesting when you... Anyways. It actually sounds kind of interesting. I mean, with the double speed. Yeah, it sounds... What? That was the sound you heard! Purple! Order in the court. Intriguing! And please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sauce, the sound must have left quite an impact on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon just spoke as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard no, I mean, I saw... Ew. Shut up, I hate you! It was him, I tell you, I saw him! He killed her, and he should burn, give him death! Order in the court, as I say. Your Honor, a moment please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound of the witness came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think through this carefully. Yes, Your Honor. The sound of Mr. Sawwood was definitely this clock. In fact, you simply asked the neighbors. Examine the clock's batteries. Try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, here he is the thinker after all. So we heard the clock. So what are your conclusions, right, Mr. Payne? Can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ah! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawwood heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Solid, trying to talk you out of this one. Ha, ha, ha. You forgot one thing. What's he talking about? While it may seem like that the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proved nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you have no case. Hey, he's right. We're supposed to prove that. Dang it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness, unfortunately. This ends the cross-examining of Mr. Frank Sod. I come all this way to testify, and look what happens! They treat me like a criminal! A criminal! You lawyers are all slime! I almost had him! Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sod. Mia, I mean, Chief. Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right. What, can you think of a reason why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes, I can. Wait, maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let him have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha, tough words. Let's see about this one. Let's see this evidence that would prove the clock was running slow. Now, the passport. Remember how the victim was on a Paris trip for sugar daddies? Do you know does anyone know how the hour difference between America and between wherever this is and France? The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. Actually, this is just... Okay. That was stupid. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow. It was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Ah! Rabies? He's not even there. Order, I say! I hope you're not hearing that. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your client, he was arrested and been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only for formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. It just feels so relaxing when you get it not guilty. And with that, the court is adjourned. Yeah. It turns out that Frank Slowett was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the houses that day. When Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. after he let Mr. Sahit let himself do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sahit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. I still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all. Like you fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chiefs looking this happy. If she's this glad, I imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Nick, don't worry about me. I'll be dead in God's sake. Thumbs up, yo. Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she wasn't. Never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks. I really owe it to you. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Thumbs up. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you... Don't that make you want to cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. Oh, it's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing. Really? Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? This. You don't have to get this right, but this is a nice little thing. Statue. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? Where'd you get that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she traveled. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. I hope that makes him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we could do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner on me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, weren't you saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of it, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's so good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay me unless you count the clock he gave me." I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident, and my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Dun dun dun. Turnabout Sisters. Yes, please save. I don't know if I'm going to be continuing on this because there are parts of this game that I really don't like. Which I don't know if I'm actually going to be doing this, but we'll see. We shall see. But for now, that is all.